Hey guys, welcome back to Plan With Me number 13. I'm trying something new this week, as you can probably tell. I am planning for the week of May 21st to the 27th, and I am using another Hello Petite paper kit, which is wild, I know, 2 weeks in a row, but I couldn't let spring go without using it. I'm sure y'all have seen this everywhere, but I'm still going to show you because it's pretty. I didn't buy the glitter headers, so I pulled these two in that were leftovers I had, and I'm going to pull in those gold as well. A sneak peek there, finishing up with the washi, the functional page, and the heart checklist. And I'm going to be pulling in the Simply Gilded Rose Gold Bow Washi 2 and RoseColoredDaze. They're kind of pink, but you can't really tell. Date covers from the natural colorway. I wanted to pull the bottom washi down this week, so I was going to white out those lines, but I'm about to have a disaster of a time with this whiteout. One, when I talked through this, I kept calling it a highlighter for some reason. Also, I found a crushed up bug inside of that big highlighter. So if you needed another reason to just throw it in the trash and buy the Tombow, I'm about to give it to you. You do not want the experience of rolling up crushed bug. So as soon as this plan with me was over, I went and I bought the Tombow whiteout. So I will be on point next time. I promise. But the big whiteout's about to give way. I'm going to pull out an Office Depot one. That one will also be garbage. And you're about to see all of that. So while I struggle with the whiteout, I guess I'll explain why this is so different. Uh, I had talked through it, but I was feeling kind of sick, so I didn't talk a lot. And what I did say didn't make a whole lot of sense. So I was like, you know what? This is sort of a disaster. I really don't want to put this out there, so I'm going to try the voiceover. It's actually way hard. This is very hard. I'm moving so fast. But let me know how you like it, if this is something you'd be more interested in seeing. But because this whiteout experience is going to take so long, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about this past week. So the weirdest thing that happened to me was I was at the Galleria, which y'all know I hate, so I was already in a bad mood. And there was like this locker set up with graffiti on it. And so I went up to it because I thought that I could graffiti on the locker. But it turns out no. It was an interactive ad for 13 Reasons Why. And it was really cool. It was like set up each locker, how each character would have decorated it. And the lady, she made me do trivia. And I missed all the questions except one. And she still gave me this weirdly realistic yearbook that had like the characters' pictures and coupons for stores in that town, which is a made up town, so you can't really even use it. But the real takeaway, besides this creepy yearbook she stuck in my bag, was that it played the Selena Gomez song Back to You over and over and over again. And I kid you not, I have listened to it like no less than 50 times. It has been stuck in my head. It rules everything I do. I'm going to link it down below so you can suffer with me. Uh, but it's so good. And that like little ad was playing it over and over. And I asked the lady, like, do you get tired of this? And she's like, to be honest, not really. I didn't believe her, but now I do. No joke, no less than 50 times. Still not tired of it. So anyway, back to the video. What I'm doing is my whiteout busted up. So I got some sticker paper from an Erin Condren gift label, and I cut it up so that I could cover that Saturday and Sunday. And as you're going to see, I just give up on covering the bottom washi lines because it's my own fault for trusting in the big whiteout. I almost call it a highlighter. Either way, it's a bug tomb, so it's just nasty. For real, just throw it away. So I'm going to cover those up. I saw that in a video from Stick With Me Shop. And it actually ends up working pretty well. So it wasn't the worst thing. Here I go, here I go. Do you remember that OK Go song that was like, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes again? I literally was singing that the whole part of this plan with me because I was just trying to salvage my whiteout situation. So I'm going to pull out the bottom washi from the kit and pull it down as far as it'll go because I want to fit that Simply Gilded washi and I did not measure out ahead of time. I really need to do more like pre-strategizing, not even pre-planning, just like figuring out how I'm going to live my life. Oh, and I wanted to say real quick while I'm still being real slow. Thank you guys for all your comments and messages about Jimmy's graduation. It was such a fun day. I had to wake up early to go to a dry bar appointment, but it was worth it. Like, dry bar, I think, is adult Disneyland. TBH, well, Disneyland is adult Disneyland, but second is dry bar. Um, so I woke up early and then we had the graduation. Then we went to like the cocktail hour actually turned out to be a full blown buffet, which was wild. And then we went out to eat and we were there for 4 hours and it was a blast. It's actually really awkward because Jimmy can hear me recording this voiceover and he does not usually hear me record. So now I'm just like, TBH, to give you a mental image, I'm under a towel because someone once told me this gives you better acoustics, talking into a microphone with Jimmy like 5 feet away. It's glamorous. Let me tell you. So now I'm finally finishing up the bottom washing. And let's see what I do next. The suspense. Here I go. As soon as I'm done recording this, I'm gonna go watch 13 Reasons Why. I have realized for someone who really likes comedy, I exclusively watch really heavy, depressing shows, and I don't know why I do that to myself. I watched one episode with Jimmy and his brother and his girlfriend when they were over, and the guys were like, "What the heck? This is so depressing." And I was like, "Y'all, the worst part is this isn't even the most depressing episode, or even close." So I'm gonna pull out the full boxes. I'm trying to figure out how to evenly distribute the flowers because I don't want them all bunched up. And I think I managed to make it work. So I pull up the floral one first. And today I had a really hard time laying these full boxes straight. I think I was so flustered from the whiteout debacle that I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm telling you guys, it was so traumatizing. If Stephen King made planner videos, 100% he would have a bug rolling out of whiteout. I'm telling you, it was not okay. So now I'm laying on these blue ones. And you can even see that despite all the trauma I went through, the whiteout didn't really stick on all the lines. So during the week, I'm going to try to cover those up. And then I put down this girl. And I'm also going to try to keep the girls away from each other because I also don't want them all bunched up. So I'm rolling. Oh, look, I put that down crooked too. Now I'm going for the pink glitter headers. Woo! These colors turned out so much nicer than I thought they would. Like, when I realized I didn't have glitter headers, I was so bummed out. But then, it turned out looking pretty okay. And while I was going through this, I decided I was just going to pull in more green throughout the spread because I didn't have green glitter headers. So now I'm going to finish up this row right here. I feel like I'm one of those people that talks all the time during TV shows. I am actually the worst kind of person. And I feel like I'm kind of doing that, but for a TV show that I watched one time and kind of know what happens, but don't super remember that well, which is basically me in every episode of Law and Order SVU. Like, I swear I've seen all of them by now, but I can never really remember how they end, so it's always a surprise. Now, I'm figuring out, for some reason, I decided the girl should be on the same row, which throws off my plan, so I had to reconfigure there for a second. But literally every single one of these full boxes is stunning, so it doesn't even matter. And there she goes. Nope, I think about it. I'm going to change my mind. And I'm like, no. She's got to be on the same row. I really like the girl full boxes, like the braid and the dress. I honestly want to live inside of a Hello Petite paper kit. Can we make this happen? I think I'd want to live inside this kit and the SPC Jurassic kit, which sounds a little bit scary, but also the raptor that is very sassy reminds me of my dog Keller. So I think that'd be kind of cool too. And then here I go. You can see my hair. And that's dry bar hair, guys. That's not my natural nap hair. That is my done up hair. I think I had it like in a clip though, because I'm trying to keep the blowout as long as I can. Here I go, fixing my mistakes. I don't know what that was. Oh, I'm pulling that out. And then I'm going to put the girl down. Oh, this wig is beautiful. And I'm going to finish up the glitter headers right here. But also, ever since I started talking about Selena Gomez like 10 minutes ago, I got It Ain't Me stuck in my head. And if it weren't for copyright violation, I'll sing it right now. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about. Duh. So, I know that yesterday was a royal wedding. And fine, whatever. I don't know them. I can't have judgment on what they do with their lives. But I'm a little salty because they stole some of my ideas. And I was like, I'm a lowly peasant. And you don't even give me credit. I mean, I'm just kidding. Obviously, like members of my family do not go to the media and sell out my ideas. But I was like, hey y'all, my wedding gets off first. But it was pretty. I like London and I like looking at pictures of London. So I like looking at pictures of the wedding for that reason. I mean, I don't know. I don't know Meghan Markle. I don't know her intentions. But I do know that marrying Prince Harry was like the gold digger Olympics. So rip those Olympics. There's still plenty of rich people though. Oh, here I go. I messed up. There we go, but it worked, like, to block out the numbers. It served its purpose. And now I just put down a little date dots, and I even say I'm going to speed it up. And look at that. I sped up. I thought I was running low on those date dots, so I bought a ton more. But it turns out I still had some. I think I need to go through my stickers, because sometimes I don't know what I have. Anyway, that's me having last minute regret about not using the green date covers, but then I get over it. And then I put the little flag down. I only put it on one side because I forgot to put it on the other side, to be totally honest. And now I'm going to do the sidebar. So I put the quote box down, and I realize now, looking at it, that it matches the full box right next to it. But that's okay because it kind of looks like an afternoon tea garden, and it makes me happy. And then I put down a habit tracker. I wanted to write my dog's eye drops, and the other thing I would have tracked was my vitamins. But again, I get confused and I write my dog's vitamins, even though he doesn't take vitamins. Um, but I'm going to end up tracking it for his eye drops. And then I think about using the floral headers, but I decide not to because there's nothing for dinners and I really want them to coordinate. So I'm going to do the to-do and odds and ends, but I forget what color I do them in. Okay, so I'm checking out the Ombre Weekly, checking out the heart checkboxes, and I go with pink. Oh yeah, I go with pink, and then I'm gonna go with a green checklist right here. I don't know how well these like sidebar checklists are working for me. I think I might. I don't know what else I would put there, but I might do like Planning Peep does and do like a Grateful Thought or something because I put stuff in that checklist and because it doesn't have a deadline, I just kind of ignore it. Like y'all saw what happened with car insurance. It's happening again with donate clothes. All right, and then I'm gonna pull out. Ooh, blue. I did not see that coming. With the pink ombre. And then I've got this weird funky space at the end. And I'm like, what do I do? So I pull out the top washi, like the bottom washi, but the top part. And I layer it right here. But it still looks kind of skinny in that space. And I want to fill it up a little bit more. So I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself. But I get excited when I actually remember things I did. Okay, so I'm going to stick some of the, hold on. Oh, really? I'm really picky this day. No, I put it down the green washi. And I just layer underneath to add some more of that green because I didn't bring it in with the date covers. And it looks funky that way, so I'm going to throw some deco on top. So do you guys who do voiceovers feel the pressure not to breathe during silences? Because I get quiet. I'm like, don't make a sound. I feel like this is a quiet place, but only sometimes. Ooh, that was a jarring cut. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but I used to go to film camp because I thought I wanted to be a director before I realized I am not creative that way. But I like to make my videos look good, and that cut was alarming at best. So I'm going day by day, and my planner is like 1 foot away from me, but I can't see it because of the towel. But I put down this pink flag because, oh, dang, now I'm gonna ruin the surprise. So originally I'd said Jimmy doesn't watch my videos, so I could talk about whatever. But now he's right next to me, and he's gonna hear that I have to order his cake for a graduation party because we're having like literally we have like 3 people graduating within weeks of each other, and so we're gonna do a giant graduation party, and everybody's bringing a cake for their respective person. So I gotta find one, and I use that paper and milk carrot cake, not because I'm gonna order a carrot cake, but because I like the way it looks. And plus, carrot cake is good. Like I'm not gonna order it because I know it's not super popular, but I think it's good. And you know what else is good? Controversial opinion. Carrot salad or whatever from Luby's. Yeah, come at me. I like Luby's. So anyway, this other thing I'm marking with a little thing and a Korean icon, I'm mailing a care package to my friend Amber. She recently got into planning, and I was like, girl, I got a ton of stuff I can send you. Uh, I was supposed to send it last week, but I suck and I didn't. So I'm absolutely going to go to the post office tomorrow. And then I'm moving on to Tuesday, and I have to mark trivia. Trivia's been like kind of a disaster because there's a new dude, and he takes either 5 minutes to do 100 questions or 10 hours. There is no in between with him. He sucks. But then also, oh, just kidding. Moving on to Wednesday, I mark 5 months till my birthday. I'm weird. I'm really more about the countdown to my birthday than my actual birthday. But I love those countdowns. And then, oh, I'm going back because that trivia thing was apparently cricket and bothered me. And I'm going to pull a green little thing to mark Handmaid's Tale, which also goes in the category of very good TV, but depressing. And I usually don't even get to watch it on Wednesdays because Wednesdays are always crazy stressful. Honestly, they're the worst day of the week for me. There's this Never Shout Never song where he's like, Wednesdays are the worst. And I live by that. I really do. And then I stick this adorable Bill Do at the top. It's got like scallop edges. I'm using the My Newest Addiction paperclip to mark a potential meeting. It might get canceled, but I'll just mark it if it does. Then, like an accidental planner flip through while I put them back. And that meeting stickers from Nightingale Paper Co. And then, what am I doing? What are you doing? I'm pulling a half box. Finally, this is what I thought I was doing earlier because I want to post. I didn't get to post me and my friends' little storyboard last week because my coworker disappeared. Incommunicado. We couldn't talk to him by email or phone or whatever. So your girl got stuck with a whole bunch of work and stress. So I didn't have time. But this week, hopefully, I should have time to. And I put a little laptop from Paper and Milk just to layer that on top of the flowers. Then it's Thursday. And there's really nothing on Thursday. Or is there? I pull a half box. It's got flowers on it. Oh, yeah. So, me and Jimmy are going to go try to see the new Star Wars movie that day. I'm going to buy his tickets since I'm done recording this. So, once I get that straight, which looking at it now, it looks fine, but I don't know what I was seeing back then. And I'll pull out these Coffee Monsterz Co. little movie watching emojis because they didn't come with a marquee. But I thought this was super cute. Plus, we always do get a large popcorn and eat too much and then get sick. So that's visually accurate as well. Then their weekend banner. And the weekend banner's got little bows on the side, which, again, I'm sure y'all know because I'm the last person to use this kit. But it is so dang cute. Now I'm going to pull out a blue suitcase from Lovely Rose Prince to use on Friday because we are going to Dallas for Memorial Day weekend and I have to pack because we're leaving after work on Friday. I pull the green long flag, decide I don't want it at the bottom, stick it right there. Emotional debate where to put this suitcase, stick it right there. And then I have to mark driving. So, like I do for all road trips, I do a flag on its side. And I'm going to use, well, I'll explain real quick. I'm going to use Whimsical Cat road trip stickers because I think that looks like me and Keller, even though it's clearly a cat. The license plate says meow. I still am going to hold on to the fact that it's me and Keller. I haven't gotten to haul these yet, so I try to show them to you real quick. And then I'm going to stick one down because I like the pink and the blue. And then I don't know what we're doing this weekend. We're just going to hang out with this family, so I'll probably end up memory planning that or plan it in when we get closer. And then it strikes me that because I'll be gone for 3 days, I won't be able to film over there. So I've got to film because I can edit and upload over there. I just can't film. So I pull a label with a little glittery side, and I'm trying to find an icon that works. Nothing really works, So I end up using that blue TV because I guess YouTube is kind of like TV for the modern age. I don't know. I end up using it anyway. But you could tell I don't super want to. And then once I put that down, I'm like, oh, it looks so lonely. So I pull out my Nightingale Paper Co. script stickers, and I pull the one that says film because I actually am only going to film that day. I stick it in the middle, and then I put the blue icon down, and that is the spread. So let me know how you guys like the voiceover. It's a super weird experience to do. If y'all like it, I can keep it. If you hate it, I'll go back to talking through. I'm going to fill everything out with my Pen Gems Arctic Northern Lights. Oh my gosh, in blue with the usual refill. Um, okay, bye.